Hello everybody and welcome to the second part of What If Madara was reincarnated as Naruto. I hope you enjoy this what if. Also comment, like and subscribe to the channel for more what ifs. The past couple of weeks flew by. They finally completed a mission and was now in the Hokage tower being given by a mission from the Hokage. Madara's eye twitched at the list of missions given to them. After getting viciously clawed and scratched by a cat, he was glad it got what it deserved, which was being hugged to death by her owner, Madame Shijimi, the wife of the fire daimyo. For the past few weeks, all Team 7 has done was nothing but missions disguised chores and teamwork exercises. Sure, Madara had some teamwork. He fought alongside his fellow clansmen, even though the moment the battle started each member gravitated towards a senju and started to fight one-on-one. I mean, there was lots of teamwork, of course. On one of the missions they did, Madara accidentally said something peculiar. Would making peace with the senju count as teamwork? Madara randomly blurted the sentence out of the blue. He was in deep thought, so he didn't really understand why he said it. His two teammates questioned what he meant. You don't really do any teamwork. It was more of a diplomatic event instead of working together. Well, you would be working together, but it would be a different type of working together, Kakashi answered. The missions that were getting called seemed to get worse and worse every time he heard it. It was doing someone else's job on who were too lazy to do it. Madara couldn't stand it. The great Uzumaki Naruto doesn't want to do some stupid chores. I deserve better, he yelled. Yes, nailed it. During the last few weeks, Madara had been practicing his new name, considering that even though it gave him the memories of Naruto Uzumaki, he didn't automatically register the name in his brain. He felt something was wrong. Was it hard for people when they inhabit another person's body at failing to use their memories to their fullest potential? I agree with a better mission, but not the first part. Sasuke chuckled at such a ridiculous mentally in his mind and nodded his head in agreement. I thought it was about time for this, Kakashi sighed. This was Iruka's cue to cut in. You baka. You're just a rookie. Everyone starts off with simple duties and works their way up, he lectured. Yeah right, a rookie. I have been fighting since I was a child. Don't tell me that I'm a rookie. I probably have killed more senju than you have killed people in a lifetime. Madara spoke his thoughts in his mind. Am I supposed to just give up and admit defeat? I'm stuck here doing teamwork exercises with a barely functioning team and do chores for people which could have done it themselves but chose to spend extra money because of their laziness, Madara calmly explained. Don't talk, Naruto, Kakashi said to Madara. Naruto, it seems I have to explain to you what these duties are all about. Listen, every day the village receives numerous quests, from like you said babysitting, but some people have jobs to do and so they can't take care of their children, the third Hokage explained. Then why not give the missions to the academy students since some people value teamwork so much? His eyes wandered towards Kakashi. Why don't you force the academy students into teams and make them do the D-rank missions which make the bell test easier and more students to pass? Madara asked. Both Iruka and the third Hokage were stunned. That is actually not a bad idea, the third said before he fake coughed. But that's not the point. Also, not all teams do the same team exercise, he then exclaimed. As I said, the village gets missions ranging from babysitting to assassination. Each request is written down on these lists and divided into an A, B, C, D ranking based on difficulty. Then give me an assassination mission. That would be easier than having to paint a stupid fence, Madara amused himself. Naruto. You're not cut out for that, Iruka yelled. Madara sighed. Did Kakashi not tell you how I almost killed him, or was that too hard for him to explain that he got beaten by a Jenny, no academy student who was supposed to be dropped out of the ninja program? He said to the adults in the room. Iruka was quiet and the Hokage was in deep thought. Sakura spoke up. And Naruto, you talking to the Hokage show some res dash, Madara cut her off. You saw it, didn't you, girl? Aren't you supposed to be the smartest? Tell them how he almost lost. Sakura froze up a bit. Well, why yes be but, she stuttered as she couldn't answer. The Hokage sighed. I'm going to get yelled at later for this, Kakashi thought. Not because he didn't tell that Naruto almost beat him. He did, and the Hokage was prepared for the worst, that the Kyuubi was controlling Naruto. but the lack of respect Naruto had. Though he did tell a good idea so he could probably be let off. Also Naruto usually was casual with the Hokage. Iruka had a neutral expression before his mouth formed a smile as he looked at the Hokage of Konohagakure. Okay, if you want it that much. I give you a C rank mission. It's a protection of a certain individual, the old man said. Madara's ears perked up as his eyebrow rose. Hey, will you come here? The man opened the door. Hey, what's this? They're all a bunch of super brats. The man had gray hair with a large beard and dark eyes. He wore a sleeveless V-neck shirt with an obi, pants, and a pair of sandals. He also wore a towel around his neck and wore a pointed hat on his head. Madara noted the smell of alcohol reeked on him and that bottle he drank in his hand. Especially, the girl with the pink hair. Is that even natural? Is she even a ninja? Sakura was quick to get angry at the man. Why you? I will kill you. She tried to punch him but was being held on by Kakashi. I don't blame the old man, the only person with such noticeable features was Tobirama. Madara frowned at the thought to the name. What's the point of killing the person we're supposed to protect? Kakashi asked Sakura. I am the super expert bridge builder Tazuna. I expect you to provide me super protection until I get back to my country and complete my bridge, he spoke with a grin on his face. They were at the gates of Konoha. It's nice to finally get out of the village and see what exactly has happened in the years that passed since he was in his original body as Madara. It's great as he is also able to test his sensory ability. Madara found that being an Uzumaki is not all body. He realized that he could sense chakra signatures. He practiced this move to be able until he was at least able to sense half of the village. Though being able to sense the entire village would be nice, he never reached this goal. Sakura questioned why Madara did not have his backpack with him. Why would I need to? I keep all my equipment in storage seals. Sakura looked confused. It's basic and very common to use scrolls as a way to keep your stuff. Madara annoyingly explained to her. Sakura could only make an even more confused look as Madara sighed and took out a scroll. This is a storage seal. You can seal anything in it such as kunais, shuriken, and other stuff. How does it work? Sakura asked. I would tell you but I rather not waste time trying to put the stuff back in, as he started to place back all the stuff inside the seal. You know storage seals Naruto? Kakashi asked. Madara shook his head to say yes before he felt something watching them. He looked at a nearby tree that he felt where the chakra was emitting from before the unidentified chakra fled off. He looked around still feeling suspicious. Though the chakra signature still in his mind, Madara carefully watched every bush and tree in sight as they departed from the village. Tazuna-san, may I ask you a question? Sakura asked the bridge builder. Yes, what is it? Tazuna replied. You're from Wave, right? Sakura asks. Yeah, so. The bridge builder answered. Kakashi-sensei. Are there ninjas in Wave? Sakura asked her sensei. No, there are no ninjas in Wave, but there are in most other countries. The culture and customs may be different but most countries do have hidden villages and ninjas. Kakashi said, answering the girl's question. To the many countries of the continent, the existence of a hidden village means military power. This is how they hold and maintain advantages on each other. But it's not that the villages rule the countries, they merely stand equal with the country's government. A small island country like the Wave country doesn't receive much interference from the other countries and does not require a shinobi village. Within the many shinobi villages like Kiri, Konoha, Kumo, Suna, and Iwa are large and powerful and thus are referred to as the Great Five Shinobi countries. And thus, these are the only countries whose leaders are referred to as Kages. The five Kages are Hokage, Mizukage, Kazekage, Tsuchikage, and Reikage, and they reign over thousands of shinobis in the world. Kakashi explained to the others. Wow, Hokage-sama is the best, Sakura gave a forced fake smile. That old man is incredible. Sounds fishy. Inner Sakura spoke. You just doubted Hokage-sama, didn't you? Kakashi asked. Sakura froze and stopped. But don't worry, there won't be any ninja combat in AC rank mission, Kakashi told her. Then, we won't come in contact with foreign ninjas? Sakura asked. Of course not, Kakashi laughed. Tazuna felt his head dripping with sweat at the comment. They walked for a while until Madara felt the same chakra signal from earlier. He sensed the same ones near the entrance of Konoha. Quickly taking out his Kusarigama, he threw it towards the puddle. Everyone stopped at the action that Madara made. Naruto. What? Sakura was confused about what Madara did. It was made more clear when something appeared in the puddle which scared Sakura. Two strangers appeared out of the puddle. The weapon Madara threw was blocked by their metal gauntlets. Madara quickly brought back his weapon. The two quickly threw the chains that connected their gauntlet, to which Madara deflected with his Kusarigama, then jumped up and used his own chain to bind one of the ninjas. He pulled the ninja back and kicked him hard into the tree. The other ninja quickly detracted the chain before he got caught too. Gozu! He cried. With his metal gauntlet, he tried to pierce and stab Madara. Madara easily dodged the attacks before he grabbed the neck of the other ninja, much to the ninja's surprise. Do you want to dance too? He asked the man who was struggling before Madara threw him towards a tree. His body felt the impact and fell unconscious. Sakura looked dumbfounded while Sasuke was mad. He was able to solo them alone while I stood there and did nothing. Sasuke's thoughts wondered how Naruto was able to go from being the dead last to becoming a force to be reckoned with. Nice job, Naruto. You were able to beat them, but I should have expected that coming from the genin that was able to solo me in a fight, Kakashi chirped. Phew, we're saved, Tazuna sighed. Kakashi looked at Tazuna. Tazuna-san. Kakashi said. What is it? The old man asked. I need to talk to you, he replied. Tying up the ninjas, Kakashi took a good look at them. These look like hidden mist Chunins, Kakashi said. These shinobis are known to continue fighting no matter what, he explained. One of the mist ninjas started to speak. How did your brat know our movement? He asked. I sensed your chakra signature when we first left Konoha. I felt the same chakra signature but much stronger in the puddle of water, Madara explained. I too also knew you were here. On a sunny day like this when it hasn't rained in days, there's not going to be a puddle, Kakashi told them. Naruto knows how to sense chakra signatures. What else has he been hiding? Kakashi noted the new ability of his student. If you already knew that, why did you let the brats fight? Tazuna asked. If I wanted to, I could have killed these two instantly, but... Kakashi answered. There was something I needed to find out. Who were these two after, he said. Tazuna was confused about what he meant. What do you mean? He asked the Jonin. Meaning, were they after you or one of us? He answered. Unfortunately, Naruto intervened before I could find out, but it's obvious that they probably weren't after me or my genin. My genin just left the village. I don't think they made that many enemies already. If they wanted my bounty, then it would be a lot different, but I sincerely doubt they would rip me to shreds if they were after my bounty. Besides, how would you show my body if you can't tell that it's me? So meaning the only option left is you. We haven't heard that there are shinobis after you. Our mission was to simply protect you from thieves or bandits. This has now at least become at least a B rank mission. This was supposed to be simple protection until you completed the bridge. If it was known that ninjas were after you, this would have been set as an expensive B rank. I'm sure you had a reason, but it causes problems when you lie about the mission. We are now operating outside of our duties, he told the bridge builder. Sakura started to panic. Even if Naruto was able to beat the two ninjas, there's no guarantee that the next time they fight it would be against a stronger opponent. We aren't ready for this mission. Let's quit. She fretted. This might be too much. I guess we could take 2D rank missions again, Kakashi said. Throwing a kunai towards the tree, Madara spoke up. I do not care much if the old man lives or dies, but since that powerful shinobi are after him, I want to fight them. Madara could feel his blood boil. Being fond of fighting strong opponents always gets his blood boiling. It was such a shame that only Hashirama could only equal him. Since he became someone else, his power has dropped immensely, which allowed him to fight the weaker opponents, that is Madara he would easily beat. Madara's rape face was planted on Naruto's body. It's funny really. He could almost laugh. Sasuke nodded in agreement. I also agree, Sakura stuttered and struggled to get the words out. Kakashi could only sigh. Naruto now wanted to fight strong opponents for some odd reason. Sasuke, now apparently not wanting to be outdone by Naruto, also agrees, and Sakura follows whatever Sasuke does. Kakashi made a mental list of the differences that Naruto has shown in the past few weeks. Boy, was that list a long one. The team was soon riding on a boat. We should see the bridge soon. Wave Country is at the base of the bridge, the man who rowed said. Madara wondered and questioned why he didn't just jump off the boat and walk. It probably would be faster if he walked on the water instead of waiting for some guy to row. Sensei, I want to talk to you, the bridge builder spoke quietly. It's about this mission. You're right, this job is most likely out of your duties. It turns out that a super dangerous man is after my life. The wealthy shipping magnate, a man named Gato, he told them. Gato. From that Gato company. He is one of the world's wealthiest people, Kakashi showed shock in his voice. Yes, officially he runs a shipping company, but secretly he sells drugs and other illegal items, using ninjas and gang members to take over businesses and countries. He is a very nasty man, Tazuna explained. It was about a year ago that he set his sights on Wave. Through money and violence, he quickly took control of the country's shipping industry. Gato now has a monopoly on all business traffic in the country. The only thing he has to fear now is the completion of the bridge, finishing his explanation. I see, since you're building the bridge, you are in the way, Sakura noted. So those ninjas were hired by Gato? Sasuke asked. But what I don't understand is, if you knew ninjas were after you, why did you hide the fact that when you hired us? Kakashi asked. The Wave Country is very poor, even the daimyo has no money, of course, we don't have any money as well, not enough for the expensive B-rank mission, he said. Well, if you quit the mission now, I definitely get killed, but don't worry about it. If I die, my cute 8-year-old grandson will just cry for a few days. Oh yeah, and my daughter will live a sad life hating leaf ninjas forever. But it won't be your fault. Not at all. The old man was trying to guilt-trip them. Kakashi could see what he was doing. Well, guess we have no choice. We will protect you until you get back to your country, Kakashi said. I win, Tazuna thought. We'll be there soon. It looks like we avoided detection so far, the man who rowed the boat said. Tazuna thanked the man. They reached a tunnel which they traveled through. Upon leaving the tunnel they saw a town and reached the docks. Each member of Team 7 and Tazuna hopped off the boat. This is it for me, goodbye, and good luck, he said. Tazuna thanked him again before the man turned on the motor and rode off in his boat. Okay, get me home safely, he then told Team 7. Yes, Kakashi lazily said. If we get attacked again, it will surely not be a Chunin-level ninja but Jonin-level, Kakashi thought. They walked for a while before Madara sensed something nearby. A chakra signature. With quick reflexes, Madara threw a kunai towards a nearby tree. The kunai hit a tree, showing a scared white rabbit. Naruto Naruto, you scared that poor rabbit. Sakura was going to yell at him but didn't want to know what Naruto would do, so she stuck with pointing out his mistake. I sensed a chakra signature there. It disappeared. To where? Did they use body flicker to escape? Was a clone? No, did he use substitute? It probably was. It definitely was. Wait, I sense the chakra signature, it moved over there. He turned his head, still in his thoughts, but snapped out of it when Kakashi yelled out to duck. Get down. The two other genins dropped to the floor. Madara quickly kicked the client to the floor, then grabbed his Kuzurigama. He used it to block the incoming attack. It made sparks fly off as metal hit against metal. Madara was able to redirect the hit and it penetrated the tree. He dropped down on his knees and sighed. A ninja stood on top of the giant blade. Well, If it isn't the hidden mist's missing nin Momochi Zabuza, Kakashi said. Madara could smile. He walked near where Kakashi is, before getting blocked by Kakashi's hand. No, not this time Naruto, he is on a different level. Everybody get back, Kakashi warned the team. Why? I beat you before, that made you had to resort to using the Sharingan. This one is slightly stronger but makes no difference. I'm sure he provide me a good dance. Madara argued. You can fight him after, let me deal with him first, Kakashi smiled even though the mask covered his face before he reached for his forehead protector. Sensei. He did the same thing with Naruto, Sakura thought. You appear to be Kakashi of the Sharingan. Guess the rumors were right. Sorry, but the old man is mine, Zabuza said. So it is true. He does have the Sharingan. But how? Sasuke's mind went into a frenzy as he thought. Surround and protect Tazuna-san, Kakashi ordered. Do not enter the fight, that's the teamwork here. He told them. As I said before to Naruto, Zabuza fights me first, Kakashi finally pulled out his Sharingan. Ah, I already get to see the famous Sharingan. I'm honored, Zabuza said. The Sharingan. But I read in a book that only members of the Sakura never got to finish. When I was still a member of the Hidden Mist's assassin team, I kept a handbook. It included information on you, he explained to Kakashi. And this is what it said. The man who copied over 1,000 jutsu. Copy ninja Kakashi. Zabuza said. First, it was the Hokage, now it was Sensei. I didn't know they were that great. Sakura thought. Now let's end all the talking. I have to kill that old man. Zabuza looked at the old man and 2 of the 3 ninjas got into formation before looking at Kakashi. But it seems I have to beat you first. He grabbed his blade and jumped towards the water where he stood. He's over there. And on top of the water. Sakura exclaimed. Zabuza was busy releasing chakra. He's building up a high amount of chakra. Kakashi thought. Ninpu, Kirigakure no Jutsu, Zazuba, upon using the technique disappeared leaving only a leaf on the water. He's gone. Sakura yelled. He'll come after to me first. Momochi Zabuza, as a member of the Hidden Mist he was known as the expert in silent killing. You don't even notice until you're dead. It's not like I could use the Sharingan perfectly. So you guys, be careful, he gave his team a warning. This mist. It's getting thicker. But it won't matter as I can still sense him, Madara smirked. What great perks come with being an Uzumaki that has sensory abilities. Sakura watched as Kakashi disappeared into the mist, cried out to her sensei. Madara moved back to the rest of his team before the mist got to him as well. Everything was quiet for a while before Zabuza spoke in a more intimidating voice. 8 spots. Huh, what? Sakura looked around confused and terrified. Larynx, spine, lungs, liver, the jugular, the subclavian veins, kidneys, heart. Which one should I choose? Everyone's eyes widened at the statement Zabuza made. Only Madara was not paying attention. Why do I feel another chakra signature nearby? Madara asked himself. He decided he'll focus on that later as he turned to his current focus, the demon of the mist. Kakashi put his fingers together and built up his killing intent. He then released it, causing the mist to disperse. Sakura could only stand still, feeling the killing intent in the air. Madara stood still. Although it was not from the killing intent. He subconsciously released his own Ki that joined together with the other Ki as it fought for dominance, made Sasuke shake more. It was strong, to normal people, but not strong enough to consider making him shake. Madara faced off against stronger opponents and has felt lots of different Ki during the Warring States period which were considerably stronger, which had made him immune to it. Sasuke felt the intensity of the Ki from both Kakashi and Zabuza as well as the combined Ki of Madara. He started to shake up. What incredible dangerous killing intent. It feels like if I even make a single move I'll be killed. I go crazy. The intensity of a Jonin, it feels like my life is being squeezed. I can't take it, I'd rather die and get it over with. Sasuke shakenly put his kunai in front of him. Sasuke, he stopped for a moment hearing Kakashi's voice. Don't worry. I protect you guys even if it kills me. I won't let my comrades die. He gave out an eye smile and reassured them. How reassuring, Madara sarcastically thought. He snapped out of his thought and suddenly turned around with his Kusarigama in hand. We'll see about that, Zabuza said, appearing out of the mist and in between Team 7 and the bridge builder. Kakashi turned around, kunai in hand, activating his Sharingan. He leapt forward and stopped Zabuza from being able to swing his sword as everyone was pushed back. The kunai Kakashi held was now embedded inside his stomach. Instead of dripping out blood, Zabuza bled out water. A water clone. Madara then sensed another chakra signal behind Kakashi. He felt another chakra signal and one faintly near the trees. TSK. Behind. Madara quickly yelled out. The Zabuza that Kakashi pierced with his kunai turned into the water as Zabuza stood behind him. Kakashi could only turn around as the mist ninja used his sword and sliced Kakashi in half. Instead of bleeding blood, Kakashi turned into water. A water clone. No way he copied my jutsu in this mist. Zabuza was left with a shocked look. Suddenly kunai was dangerously near his throat. It's over, Kakashi said. Sakura felt relief as he saw the ninja lose the battle. Wow, Sakura said at their sensei's ability. Zabuza started to chuckle. Did you say it's over? You don't get it. You won't be able to defeat me with your monkey-like imitations, Zabuza told Kakashi. No, wait, that's a clone. Then that other chakra signal I sensed was dash. That's a clone. Madara called out. That's right. I'm not a fool, Zabuza appeared behind Kakashi. Kakashi stabbed the clone, which turned to water as Zabuza swung his sword at Kakashi, fortunately managing to duck before he was decapitated. The sword made a full swing which slammed onto the ground. Zabuza quickly let go of his sword as he aimed a kick straight to Kakashi's chest, connecting and launching him towards the water. Zabuza quickly reached for his sword, pulling it out of the dirt. Now, he thought as he dashed towards the masked ninja. He quickly stopped as he saw caltrops on the ground. Caltrops. Hey, how foolish, he stopped as he jumped backwards, disappearing as Kakashi slammed into the water, causing him to sink. The unpreceded new turn of events quickly gave a reaction out of Team 7. Oh! Madara raised a brow. Sakura internally panicked. Kakashi-sensei got knocked down. While sweat dripped down from Sasuke, not from fatigue but from Zabuza as he noted his taijutsu skills. The one-eyed ninja quickly floated towards the surface, noticing the unusually heavier water. Zabuza appeared behind him as he started to cast a new water jutsu. Ho, fool, it's the Suiro no Jutsu, finishing the last of his hand seals, his palms faced towards Kakashi. Damn. He looked towards the bandaged masked men before being engulfed by a large body of water in a circular shape. He, you tried to escape to the water, but that was your big mistake. With this I have you now in my inescapable prison. One of his hand was stuck to the water, which made sure Kakashi was stuck. It makes things tougher if you can move, you know. I settle things with you later, Kakashi. Now it's time I deal with those guys, as he started to weave another jutsu with his only available hand. Mizubushin no Jutsu, his deep voice let out as the water beside him started to take form, causing panic to everyone. Only Madara scoffed as he started to get his battle stance ready. He's stronger than I expected. Kakashi mused, trying to break free, only being able to shake his body. A chuckle was heard from the Kiri ninja as he started to talk. You really think wearing forehead protectors makes you real ninjas? Wrong. A real ninja is someone who has survived numerous battles with death. He explained. Madara started to laugh, starting to lose composure. Madara has not only had multiple encounters with death but even died once before coming back to life. Everyone looked at the ghost of the Uchiha as his hand was covering his face, trying to not fall down. I see. That must mean I am extra qualified as a ninja. Madara retorted, still chuckling from the words. Many people have different reactions towards death. Your reaction is no different. To me, you'll only be a real ninja once you're listed in my handbook. None of you can be classified as real ninjas. With his left hand he made a hand seal as the mist started to cover his body once again. Naruto. It's your turn now. Stop him. Kakashi could only yell inside the water sphere. Madara turned his head to the side, making a large cracking sound from his neck before it was vertical once again. The grin grew on his face as he started his dance. With his heightened sensing ability he could detect the water clone from within the mist. The clone launched a kick towards his face but he blocked it with his Kusarigama. The water clone batted an eye as the blonde kid in front of him blocked his kick. "Oh! You blocked me, impressive of you to find me, but not impressive enough." His left hand speedily grabbed his giant sword on his back. "I don't want to dance with you, I am only interested in the original." Madara quickly dashed back as he launched his throwable scythe hoping to impale through the clone's body. In the nick of time the clone blocked it with his sword. "Nice try, kid." As the Zabuza clone tried to grab the Kusarigama only for Madara to quickly retract it. "Humph, you waste my time, as I said. I only want to dance with the original." Madara launched a barrage of slashes with his weapon as the clone started to block. Sasuke could only watch as Naruto fights back against the demon of the mist. He softly growled and cursed at himself. He cursed at his inability to be unable to help. His ability to fight. To him and to Naruto, he was a speck of dust. How could anyone be able to fight on par with such a monster? How could Naruto fight better than him? It didn't make sense. Only a couple weeks ago did Naruto start to change. Now he was even stronger than the Jonin sensei they had, or at least was able to fight on par with him. Sasuke's nail dug deep into his palm. I can't let Naruto beat him. I won't lose. Sasuke's eyes was full on invigorated energy. His onyx black eyes were now dyed red with one tomo spinning around his eye. The emotions of Naruto beating him was something that Sasuke would not allow. Naruto. I can beat him too. Sasuke yelled as he dashed forward throwing shuriken from his pouch. Sakura watched as Sasuke ran towards the dangerous men she has seen. Sasuke-kun, what are you doing? Naruto can handle it. She yelled worryingly. Zabuza didn't bat an eye as he blocked the incoming shurikens. Madara stopped his assault as he turned to the Uchiha to order him to stop. Stop, you brat. He's me. Madara's eye caught a glimpse at the Uchiha's eye. Sharingan. He awakened it. Madara cut his sentence short as wanted to see what an Uchiha from the future can do. Sasuke leapt forward intending to kick the Zabuza clone in the face. Zabuza held the sword to his face to prevent him getting hit. He grabbed Sasuke's leg and slammed his body into the ground, placing his sword back onto his back. The Uchiha grunted at the impact as Zabuza elbowed his stomach, causing the boy to spurt blood from his mouth. He placed his foot over Sasuke, making sure he wasn't able to get up. Sakura's eyes widened from the scene she watched. Sasuke-kun. Only to let out a scream. I take this chance to dash. Madara quickly threw his sickle, which caught the Kiri ninja off guard, destroying him into water. How foolish to not keep an eye on your other enemy and even putting your weapon away, Madara commented. Taking advantage of these events, Madara quickly ran as he jumped forward into the water with Kusarigama in hand, intending to slash Zabuza's real body. Unable to hold the water prison anymore, Zabuza reluctantly let go as he dodged the slash. Madara stood on the water as he was prepared to face him in a 1 versus 1 scenario. Both stood apart but look at each other face to face. Madara saw Kakashi quickly recovering and yelled out to him. Kakashi. Don't interfere. You had your fun, but he's mine now. Now let us dance. Madara's smiling face as he started to cast his jutsu. My thoughts exactly. Zabuza started to cast his jutsu and soon both sides started to cast their respective jutsu. Both ninja finished weaving their respective hand signs and launched their attacks. Katan, Goka Meshitsu. Suten, Suryuden no Jutsu. The clash of both jutsus caused the water to start to shake and steam quickly started to pour out. Everyone near could feel the amount of power that radiated from the battle, having to shield themselves from the incoming water. While the water was evaporated, the flames continued their designated target. Zabuza. His fire-style jutsu is so hot. It actually vaporized mine. Zabuza quickly started casting hand seals to protect himself from the oncoming fire. Sutin, Suijin Hiki, Zabuza quickly made a wall of water in order to prevent himself from being completely burnt. The flame quickly died down from the water but was unable to save himself from being washed away due to massive backlash from the wall of water clashing with the weakened fire which blasted him to a tree. His back clashed with the tree as he slid down towards the ground. Madara walked over to the body while Team 7 and the bridge builder watched. It's over. It was a fun dance while it lasted. Now you're gonna die, pity. He started spinning his sickle before he noticed the same chakra signature from before. He turned his head to his left as Senbon fully penetrated through Zabuza's neck. Madara looked at Zabuza's lifeless body before turning back. You. Who are you? How are you to dare take my kill? His voice showed signs on annoyance. You're correct. What a pity for him to die. The masked ninja stood on top of one of the trees. Kakashi skeptically watched the masked man carefully. He could see from his build that he was similar to Naruto but a little older. He was definitely a kid. The masked kid jumped down and gave a bow. I am very grateful for your help. I have been tracking Zabuza for a while now to eliminate him. Kakashi looked at the mask once again until he realized what his mask means. The mask you're wearing, you're a tracker ninja. One from Kirigakure, Kakashi asked. The masked kid nodded his head. Indeed you are correct. How knowledgeable. Madara gave a growl. He was annoyed that someone was stealing credit when he did all the work. The masked ninja quickly made his way to the body. I once again thank you for your help. Now I must dispose of the body. It holds far too many secrets. Goodbye. Everyone watched as both Zabuza and the masked ninja disappeared. Tazuna finally breathed a sigh of relief. Haha, come on you guys and visit my house for a while. It's the only way to give my super thanks. He gave a hearty laugh as he cheerfully spoke. Alright, come on you guys. Let's get Tazuna-san home. They continued forward as they reminisce on the very recent events. Meanwhile in the 8 trigrams seal. A groggy voice spoke. They could only look around in confusion as they were stuck with permanent wet feet and a giant cage. "Ah, where am I?" it said in a panicky voice. At the end of the chapter. First of all, I don't even know if Kakashi released chakra or killing intent. I read some fanfiction with killing intent but in the anime it looked like chakra he released since it was blue but who knows. I don't know so I say it was killing intent. And second, Madara and Hashirama never worked together. I mean he worked with Obito with the 10 tails but he then betrayed him. So I guess he did teamwork. But then that episode was later and Madara wasn't revived yet. Then there are the ninja games. But really? I mean do the ninja games really count? Madara and Hashirama team ultimate jutsu. A wood dragon appeared behind Hashirama. Madara lit the wood dragon on fire which hit the target. Follow me. Hashirama, he screamed out. Hashirama clapped his hands together and a bunch of tree roots started to grow underneath the target and pulled him up when the tree roots grew. Madara with his hand exhaled a giant wave of fire that burnt the tree. Is that it? Hashirama provoked Madara as he pumped more chakra and the tree roots grew bigger extinguishing the fire. Say what you will, Madara also blew out more chakra from his mouth causing the fire to become stronger. Let's do this, Madara, Hashirama said. They both screamed, making the wood roots that were on fire blow up.